We got one of our favorites joining us here on Good Things. We got Jimmie Nichols. He's with Grabuone, and they have got their benefit coming up and some great partners, too, that's making a big splash this year. So welcome back, Jimmie.
Hey, Rebecca, how you doing?
So what year is this for you guys and all of your great partnerships coming together to raise money for a good cause?
Well, this is year 16. We've been doing the actual event a lot longer, but this is year 16 as far as the benefit and rodeo is concerned.
Well, that's crazy. Y'all could drive a car. Y'all are sweet 16. And y'all are, it seems like it gets bigger and bigger every year, Jimmie, and that's because people are buying into what you guys are doing and the people that you help. You find people worthy within the community. Is this year a little different with 2 people that you guys have to benefit, or have y'all done 2 recipients in the past?
Well, yes, ma'am. This year is different. Since we actually have 2, I guess you would say, designated beneficiaries. Generally, we only do 1 because this is more of a hobby for us than anything. And like you said, it's grown over the years because I think people have seen that what we do is, it's on the up and up. It's not some kind of scam or some kind of trick trying to get somebody's money to run. Everything that's donated or sold, everything that we do in this benefit, the money trickles down directly to the children. It goes to no other fees, there's nothing that comes out of it. Every single penny that you donate to go to these children goes to putting on the event, and every other cent goes to the child. So it's actually, it's like you said, it's kind of proven itself over the years.
So this year you've got 2 recipients that you guys are helping and raising funds for. How was it? Just you couldn't pick between the 2? Were they both just, or how do you guys make that decision each year?
You hit it. Rebecca, it gets harder and harder every year because, unfortunately, I guess fortunately too, in a way, we get the names, but unfortunately, there's a child or somebody who needs help. And this year we were torn between a couple of children who are both Mississippi-based children, and one of which lives in Flowood, and the other one's family's up around Glen Allen, around Lake Washington, where we actually do the event, but they have ties to the Brandon area. So these names came to us along with several others. I just, like I said, when you get down to that night when we all have to get our foreheads together and say, okay, who we're doing this for, we all kind of stare at each other like, what do you do here? So we narrowed it down to Piper Moon, which is a 9-year-old little girl from that Glen Allen area where she's her family's originally from, up around Lake Washington, who is a heart transplant possibility. And then there is another young man from here in Flowood by the name of Emanuel. He goes by Manny, last name Smith. He's a 6-year-old cancer patient from St. Jude. And so, as you know, last year we did a benefit for a young man, a St. Jude cancer patient from here in the Brandon area also, which turned into a pretty good event. So we decided this year to step out on the limb and not make that final choice between one or the other and take them both on. And so we're going to work extra hard this year to try to make the benefit equal for both and just as good as it was last year for this single guy we did. So, again, it's a lot of, I hate to say stress, but it's some stress involved in this because you always want to succeed for the children. And then making sure that the money that we take in for these children is directed, like I said, directly to the children for their benefit. It's, I hate to say it like this, it's not for anybody else's benefit but those children. And or whoever that beneficiary is. A couple times it's been people who were of adult age but were, had brain injuries or something that paralyzed them or what have you. So we've done these, like I said, for 16 years now, and it just keeps on growing, which tickles me. But I will say it gets pretty cumbersome. It's a job.
Well, you're good at it, Jimmie, and I know you have a whole team behind you, and there's like kind of a prong approach to how y'all do that. You have the Snake Rodeo up there at Lake Washington. That's one event. That's usually closer to the summer, but it looks like you guys have another event coming up at the end of this month that's more of, you share. What's coming up at the end of this month?
Well, where that evolved into like two events now, like I said, it's one big benefit, but we we decided last year to maybe try to break it up a little bit, because we end up, thank God it's like this, we have so many people who step up and want to donate items, donate whatever it may be for these children for us to auction or sell. It's hard to do that all at one time like at Lake Washington. And I'm not knocking that area, not knocking anything. Don't take this the wrong way. I know sometimes people say, he said this, he said that. All I'm saying is at that one event, it is difficult for some of the items, frankly, you know, for the type items they are and their value. Most of the people come to our event are just like us. They just a bunch of country boys and country girls up there to have a good time at the snake grabbing rodeo, and probably not at that moment equipped to spend a whole lot of money on these items. So we decided to separate it and have a little bit more targeted event towards getting rid of or being able to auction or sell some of these what I call higher end type items, or things that would be of more value to whoever it may be, and where we could raise a little bit more on the front end and kind of take a little of that burden off in early June, trying to, you know, push it up and make it all worthwhile for the children. So we've broken it up this year. We're having an event at Cypress Point, which is located off Hollybush Road. It's the old McLean's resort. It's now Cypress Point Resort there off Hollybush Road in Rankin County in Brandon. And we're doing a February the 27th. We will have a live auction with some of these items that I'm talking about today, and then we will have music, a local band called The Smoke, which is one of the best three-piece bands I've ever heard in this state. I mean, they're good musicians. They will be performing. They donated their performance that night for this benefit. We will have food, and with your ticket, if you buy tickets to get in, your ticket comes with 2 drinks of your choice. And then after that, it'll be like an open, I guess you'd say, cash type deal, cash bar or whatever.
What you auctioning off, Jimmy? What are some of those ticket items? And do you have to come to the event to be part of the auction?
Well, we're working right now to try to figure out how to do a live feed. Somehow. I'm not familiar with how that works, but we're trying to do a live feed. So if you're not able to be present at the auction itself live, we're going to try to have it set up where you can make a bid or make an offer online, or on, you know, like a live Facebook feed maybe, or a live something. But some of the items, just to give you an idea, if you're a guy or a girl with a man cave or a she shed, whatever you want to call it, or just a home that you want something to display from, you know, that's a little bit different, we've got a guitar coming from Hardy, Mississippi's own Michael Hardy out of Philadelphia. Everybody knows him as Hardy, one of the biggest performers in Nashville today. He was kind enough to donate a Fender guitar, which he has autographed. I'll have it in my possession in a couple days. We have a jacket that came from Rip from Yellowstone, from Cole Hauser, Rip on the show, obviously, but one of the black jackets that he wears on the show, he autographed it just under the tag in the back, and it's displayed in a frame. Of course, you could take it out of the frame, I guess. If you wanted to take it out and wear it, you could, but it's in about a $600 frame, so I think I'd leave it like it is. And then we have a pole barn, which I thought was pretty neat. Pearl River Pole Barns is owned by Jonathan Craig. We call him JJ. JJ donated a 30 by 20 by 10 pole barn that you can take it on the trailer and put it up yourself, or he'll install it. So it's a pretty good deal. I don't know exactly what the dollar value of a 20 by 30 by pole barn is, but it's not something that's real cheap.
So Jimmy, where do we go to get our tickets?
You can go. Hold on. I just drew a blank. My Facebook page. Hang on. Let me look at this. Make sure I don't give the wrong information. If you go to my Facebook page and scroll down on my post, you'll see one of my posts where it says buy tickets or follow this link to purchase your tickets. You can do it there. Also, if whoever's listening or you put this information out, one of the other ladies helping me with this is a lady by the name of Brenda Barron, Barron. On Brenda's Facebook page, there's also a post that contains a link.
Jimmy, we will share that link in the Good Things Facebook group, and that way anybody who wants to get it can get that information. And then, obviously, we'll get back before June to talk about the rodeo. But I appreciate your time and all you're doing, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'll send you the link, and if you don't already have it, or if you can get it off my page, that's fine. Just let me know how you want it. But I would like to invite everybody out to Cypress Point on February 27th. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Would love to have you there. Like I said, you got music, you got food, you got drinks, and you got the live auction.